Howdy folks, Bucky Buck here. This episode of the Timmy T Show is being filmed before a live audience. Start us off, Timmy T.
Go ahead.
Timmy T in the house.
Nah, you gotta do more feeling than that.
Timmy T in the house.
But first,
T, I like having a live audience in the house. I think we need to do this all the time.
no, Bucky, I think you're onto something there. You know, a dinner and a show, I think maybe we could sell tickets at the door, make us a few bucks doing these things. But now with a live audience, I just want to let you boys know that you better behave yourselves today. And Junior, I'm going to get to do something that you never ever got to do yourself. I'm going to get to sing live with my daddy. And Junior, I'd feel a whole lot better if you didn't point that 30-30 at the back of my head. Alright, folks, it's a special day here on the Timmy T Show. I'm going to bring out a guy here. I'm glad he could take time out of his busy schedule to be here with us to help me do a song today. This man I'm about to bring out was born back in 1937 in a little coal mining community called Bellwood, West Virginia. Since that hot day in August, this man's been called a lot of things. He's been called son, brother, cousin, uncle, friend, grandpa, great-grandpa. But there's only two people lucky enough to call this man Dad. So I want you to put your hands together, give a big Timmy T Show welcome to dear old Dad, the man that put the T in Timmy T. Come on in here, Dad. You come to the show today.
Glad to be here.
All right, Dad. Oh, I'm really glad you could come and spend some time with us today. One thing I want to know right up front, though, now, there is just two of us, right? Two people can call you Dad, right?
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, I know you left West Virginia as a young man. Left quick. Just making sure I didn't have an older stepbrother, stepsister, or something out there somewhere. You know, I just wanted to clear that up.
No, there was none out there.
Okay.
No, I fell in love with a girl down there. And
What happened?
I knew the only way we could get married, I would have to go somewhere and get a job, you know. So I couldn't support her down there. And so I came up here, got a job, and then we were married. So that's why I'm here now.
Well, that happens to a lot of us. All right. Well, now, Tracy, I have something I want to ask you. Now, we've known each other how long now? It's been quite a few years.
Yeah, it's been a few years.
Now, have we ever sung together?
Not much.
Oh,
much.
you know, I couldn't think of it. Last Easter we got together and did a song, and then I was thinking the other day about one time back in the early 80s, me and you went to a bluegrass festival out in Stone Valley, Indiana, and it was a hot summer day, and we had us a big cooler of them ice cold beverages, and we spent the day there, and then that night before we came home, we sat down on the tailgate of the truck and having us a bologna sandwich, and a couple guys and a girl come by the guitar, and I believe we sang a song that night together that Ricky Skaggs had out. It was an old Lester Flatt song called Don't Get Above Your Raisins.
Right.
You remember that?
I remember that.
Yeah, we sung a little bit that night. We had a lot of sun that day, you know.
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
rough day.
bad day. So if you would you do a song with me today?
Well, I'd be glad to.
Well, I'm glad you said that. Let me get my mandolin here, get set up. You got your microphone?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, want me to start us off?
Go ahead and start one out. Let's see what happens.
There'll be shouting on the hills of glory, shouting on the hills, shouting on the hills. There'll be shouting on the hills of glory. There'll be shouting on the hills of God. Oh, what a blessed reunion. Oh, what a blessed reunion. When we're together over yonder, there'll be shouting on the hills of God. There'll be shouting on the hills of glory, shouting on the hills, shouting on the hills. There'll be shouting on the hills of glory. There'll be shouting on the hills of God. Now's the time to make your preparations. Now's the time to make your preparations. So stop and make your reservations. There'll be shouting on the hills of God. There'll be shouting on the hills of glory, shouting on the hills, shouting on the hills. There'll be shouting on the hills of glory. There'll be shouting on the hills of God. No more sorrow in that city. No more sorrow in that city. Jesus prepared a home in heaven. There'll be shouting on the hills of God, shouting on the hills of glory, shouting on the hills, shouting on the hills. There'll be shouting on the hills of glory. There'll be shouting on the hills of God. All right. Thank you so much. Well, Dad, I'm glad you got to come down finally and do a song. You think you could have time to come back some other day and do one?
I would be glad to come back sometime.
Folks, who wants to see Dad again back on the Timmy T Show? Send me a message. Let me know. I think it'd be a good time. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see y'all next time. Well, what do you think? Just so happened to be clapping. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, I was like, I thought we were still taping.
We were.
Oh, okay. You leaving?
What do you think? You think we do another one or say something different?
I don't know. Huh?